I will restore elders unto thee, and I will heal my people, saith Yahweh,
So we're talking about good. I can use that. We're talking about the issue with Sabak, HOI. What's the guy name? What's the guy name again?
The Yaiquab.
The other brothers and sisters at HOI put a video out saying that you're just as guilty if you saw this old man taking a picture with this young girl and knowing that he was courting her. I meant that. That's a fact. I mean, I want to know who was taking the pictures of them two hugged up. That the leader of HOI has not made a public statement about what they trying to do to deal with this guy here. Well, somebody just typed in, they just posted a camp video with Yaiquab on their YouTube page today. So that just goes to let you see, everybody, that these brothers, and I gotta say brothers, because if anybody support this man, old or new, it just don't look good. And
what's his name? Kana. He made a bad decision, a real bad decision. I see no more. Then he got locked up for thievery and theft. So, and he had a bad with a failure. You know what I'm saying, Kunaf?
At the summit, they wouldn't allow Sabak there. Now I saw things. He took pictures there. I don't know if he held a unity camp with them. I'm not sure. The video hasn't come out yet, but I watched a video where the brother Barak out of the House of David was saying that the whole camp was not allowed in. The brother Barak out of the House of David was saying that the whole camp was not allowed in. He didn't say it, but he didn't say their name. I wish we'd have said their name again. You know, but everybody know he was talking about that he wasn't going to be allowed to the summit.
I got the video.
Has to deal with adultery.
Play the video, right?
You know, but everybody know he was talking about that he wasn't going to be allowed to the summit.
I got the video.
Has to deal with adultery.
Play the video, right?
You know, but everybody know he was talking about that he wasn't going to be allowed to the summit.
I got the video.
Has to deal with adultery.
Play the video, right?
You might have heard a particular brother had a young woman. She was this brother was 50s. Okay, and then of course, once the brother put it out on Facebook, and of course, a lot of brothers went back on Facebook and YouTube and condemned the situation. Okay, so the brothers too old. Okay, we condemned it. Okay, and so brothers, other brothers, other camps started putting out videos. Work to bring understanding to the situation that these videos were negative.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Recha HaKwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Okay, shalom also to you up and coming elders and you brothers laboring in sincerity and you few sisters. Okay, I want to go in this video. I have to go in this video here that I came across. It looks like the group FOPI, for our people edification. Okay. Now I will say, I'll give them credit on this one because we have a lot of people who have a problem with standing up for what's actually right. Now, as we know, we got on FOPI. For them going off, but at least now they're standing for what they believe. You know, it's all about a fight for the doctrine. Okay, now this is not particularly against doctrine, but this is, in a sense, this is really about reputation. Okay, now this title is called Zabak and HOI not let into the 14th Israelite Summit. Then they go on to talk about ISUBK and their wickedness and with the anal sex thing and all that. But one of the things I've noticed when it come to Great Millstone, right? They've called us rapists, okay? They called us molesters of little girls. They've called all kind of evil against us when all we said according to the scriptures of what was right, okay? Now, Zabak or one of the crew of Zabak, so to speak, I'm not sure, was supposedly messing with a very young woman, okay? And even Barak said a young woman. Is it illegal according to the Bible? Absolutely not, okay? But according to the society, if you guys are calling us rapists, right, which we don't teach to mess with young girls, okay? That's another thing. We're saying that in the ancient times. And when you're dealing with a 13-year-old or a 15-year-old or 16-year-old girl and you in your 50s, you got to know you're out of your place in this society. This 16, 17-year-old girl or whatever, woman, she's not even a girl, she's a woman. She's not in her right. She doesn't basically have the full comprehension of what she's actually doing or what she's getting into in this society because, of how we all are brought up, okay? But they want to call us rapists, okay? This is what they called us. And these men are actually yoking up, courting very young women. And I'm just hearing about it, but this has been going on. But it's been swept under the rug, okay? You know why they sweep it under the rug? Because all these camps, all you guys want to do is hide every damn thing. That's what proves a lot of you camps are phony. A lot of you Israelites, you're phony. You're hypocrites. You don't believe in the word of the Most High, okay? You're worried about reputation. That's all you're concerned about. Let's go to the book of Psalms, and I'll get back to it. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, okay? Nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, okay? You had all these guys, they get together, okay? Called us rapists, molesters of little girls, all kind of evil and manner against us, knowing that we've done no such thing, okay? But you know what a lot of these guys will do? They'll sit right with these guys, and they'll allow that to happen, allow them to say these wicked things against us, and they will continue to go on and sit in these summits, okay? This is just utterly ridiculous, So this guy Zabak, from what I understand as well, he is supposed to, there's supposed to have been something about him sleeping with other men's wives. I don't know if that's still going on. I know there was an allegation of that before. I don't want to bear false witness like they do us. But it was even in the live stream, which I'm pretty much posting right here. It's in the live stream of what he supposedly is doing. I actually can't find it, but it was a comment where someone was going into that he, basically heard of Zabak doing, still doing wicked things. I'm not sure of that. But here's a comment that I got from another channel from someone who was, they just love Great Millstone, okay? It says, this is a guy from HOI Los Angeles. He commented. He said, we're going to get them young. That's what your elder said. What does GMS stand for? Girl Molesting Service. Okay. So what about Zabak? You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocritical behavior? They all be calling us. You got to be careful what you rebuke people on, especially if you're not rebuking in sincerity. You could be the very person guilty or leaders guilty of the very thing you're trying to rebuke us against. Okay? Let's go to Romans 2:20. An instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which has the form of knowledge and of the truth in the law. Though therefore, which teaches another, teachest thou not thyself? Okay, you teach another, but you ain't teaching yourself. Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? With a question mark. Though that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost not thou commit adultery? See, this is those Pharisees back, okay? And I can't say that Zabak ain't a man of the Lord. I don't know. You know, Lord willing, I'm the elect. But I don't know. But it seems like these behaviors come up. And this guy, Bishop Kanai, these guys, you don't understand what these men want. All these hagglers want is the money and the clothes and the women. You know? Biggie Small said that in the song. Money, hoes, and clothes is all a nigga knows, man. So Bishop Kanai, for what I understand, has also been allegedly accused of perversion. Okay? If that's what you want to call it. Messing with young women. Okay? These are the same people that talk about us messing with young girls. And you know what? These guys are doing it. I wouldn't be surprised if you got guys in the ISUPK doing it. Okay? I'm not going to say that for sure. But remember, we see these cases over and over, how they always claim that we're the molesters, we're the pedophiles, when these are not alleged allegations, but proven allegations of them, men over 50, okay, messing with young women. Now, according to the scriptures, Joseph may have not been a very young man, but Mary was. She was a young woman. Okay? Big difference in age gap. That was in the ancient times. We're in a time now where we under the laws of this man's system. You can't do that. But they're doing it. And they're sitting up there blaming us, calling us rapists and pedophiles. When are the big videos going? You know why they do it? You know, they do it because we cut you. You know? And again, I give credit where credit due to FOPI, these guys for going in on these guys for their wickedness. Okay? They're going in on their wickedness. That's what you're supposed to do. They're always claiming they're protecting the women and the children. But meanwhile, the heads of these women and children are fathers and men that you're using and you're taking advantage of. You're swindling with their money. You got Bishop Kanai sitting up on the bench, zapping Jake's money, zapping the wives. Really, they're attacking the woman. They're underhandedly stepping over the men and bringing these women into schools to suck them dry like leeches over and over again. General Yohana, because they went into him too about the anal thing. Rehabbing men from out of prison, setting them up on the street months later, still with the same thug, grimy, grunchy mentality of street life, threatening to take corners, same old wickedness, and nobody has nothing to say about it. That's the sick part about it. This guy is literally taking these men out of prison, building them up, getting them on food stamps, taking their food, having cookouts. You know, these idiots, and I'll call it so-called fellow Israelites, but they're idiots. I'm gonna call it like it is. They have no business out there on the street trying to promote thug life, ready to fight, ready to, like they got an AK. They already showing the videos how they have guns and knives. The most carnal camp alive. Nobody got nothing to say about them. But all they can do is call us rapists with no proof of it. We've never raped anybody. We never even taught to rape anybody. We just taught that rape happened in the ancient times. And all of a sudden, we're the worst Israelite group walking the face of the planet. Meanwhile, you got these groups here opening up shop, posing with young women, men in their 50s, and it's supposedly be a ring of this going on, but nobody says nothing. Why don't we hear about it? You know why? Because you swept it under the rug. This is why they want to say it's Great Millstone. They're the pedophiles. They're the ones pedophiling so they can do it, so they can get the woman. They want all the young girls for themselves, okay? That's all it is. That's why they get up with these hip-hop groups. A lot of you Israelites ain't fooling me. You got the rap show going. You know, you got the videos going, the women flowing. You know, it's crazy, man. It's all about the women. Okay, moving on. Matthew 7:12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. So would you calling us rapists, right? Why would you call us rapists if you don't want us to call you molesters and pedophiles, man? Why are you doing that? This is sick, man. You know? Okay, it goes on to say, this is Matthew 23, and I'm going to go to 5. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. Okay? They make, let me go to 4. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, right? They want to put bad names on us, man, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. So they'll sit up there and say, GMS, Great Millstones are rapists. They're sick. They're pedophiles. And now that the truth is out, they know we're not doing it. Nobody's lifting the finger and saying, no, they're not really doing that. They're not really doing that. And I believe one of the brothers of Fopi, Tazadak, I believe he did a video and said, nah, GMS ain't doing that. If I'm not mistaken, he actually said that. Okay? So this brother Quanaf and Elder Quanaf, as he called himself, and brother Shawsham, okay? I'm just giving them by their names. They've done, I believe, a great thing to expose this, man. Because this, you know, the enemy of our enemy, so to speak, this exposes the wickedness, you know. But all their works they do to be seen of men, they make broad their phylacteries, which, you know, right now is their fancy garments, flashy garments, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feast, and the chief sits in the synagogue, okay, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, okay, Rabbi, Rabbi, or Lord, Lord. This is what they like. This is why this guy, the commanding General Yohana, this Captain Tazariak, it says, I couldn't do nothing without commanding. Thank God for commanding General Yohana. Okay? The new comfy, as I call him. So the question is, when are you guys going to step up in righteousness? A lot of you Israelite groups. 14 summits and you still ain't got it right? You know? You know, Shawsham and Quanath even understand that these summits are BS. They understand that at this point. 14 summits. And in the midst of the summits, they don't even have everything right. They got all different kind of doctrines in there. And then all of a sudden they want to take a stand when the so-called adulterer, who's been known for adultery, okay, and a guy that's so-called allegedly in some form of molestation, you know, in the court of Esau's law, just touching on a woman that is very young and you in your 50s is a form of molestation. Look it up. You can get locked up for that. But this is his system. You guys are over righteous. You guys are trying to make it seem like you in the kingdom already. But all this time, you called us rapists. But look who turns out to be the real rapists, man. The real molesters, the real adulterers. But you know what they do? They hid these videos. They didn't think us at Great Millstone would figure it out. Okay? The Spirit of the Lord is working with us, man. And we've been telling you guys over and over, we're telling y'all to watch these camps. You know? You got a carnal camp that wants to fight every goddamn body and tell everybody to anally have sex with your wife. Obviously, they would think that if you're rehabbing men out of prison. I don't know. This is sick, man. When you guys going to stand up for what's right? What about you other camps? Are you going to allow everybody to call us adulterers and, pedophiles and child molesters when you got adultery and so-called molestation going on right now? And nobody got nothing to say? And all you could do is kick them out of a summit? This is sick, man. That's why you guys, the Most High, going to start bringing judgment.